Hello, I'm Josh McCarter. I'm the new CEO of Mindbody and former president. I have a few questions that have come up from some of our customers that I thought I'd answer for you. So here goes. Well, obviously, we've all been dealing with a lot of craziness over the past months as we've been navigating our businesses through COVID. And I'm sure by this point, we're almost 6 months in, you've all done the things that you need to do to cut your expenses, to look at your leases, and really to manage your teams. And so from there, it's really about thinking about what can you do next. And what I've heard from a lot of our customers is that they're taking this time to really assess their business and leaning into the crisis and finding what the opportunity is to improve their business during this. And a lot of them say, think about working on your business versus working in your business. Because in non-COVID times, we're all running 1,000 miles an hour. We're dealing with customers, we're dealing with employees, we're opening and closing our shops. And right now is a chance to be able to take a step back and think about the processes that you have. Maybe think about the ways that people are interacting with your business. Think about how they come in and what their experience is when they first make an appointment or come up and show up for a class. How can you make that the best experience possible? How are you thinking about ways that you can lean into the new hybrid business models? Many of you that are in the fitness space have already started trying virtual and doing streaming or video on demand. Now that you're reopening, how is it that you can blend those two membership models where you can have a membership that works both for in-person and virtual classes? Or if you're a spa and salon, how is it that you're thinking about reimagining your guest experience when they show up? We've been talking a lot about a low-touch customer journey, which enables a consumer to be able to book an appointment online or through a mobile application, be able to check in without ever talking to somebody, and then even having upsells happen from the person that's providing the service, and then a seamless payment and touchless payment process when somebody checks out. There's a whole opportunity now to really reimagine your business and take a step back and think about what is the future going to be and what are the experiences you want to be able to offer to your customers and to your employees. And this was actually a great question because I've actually been very healthy during the pandemic. Pre-pandemic, I'm on the road 50 to 70% of the time, traveling all over the world, visiting customers. We have 14 offices from Sydney to Pune, India, to the UK, to Slough, to Scottsdale. And so I'm always on the road meeting with people. And frankly, when that happens, it's tough for me to work out as often as I'd like to, and there's also a lot of meals that probably aren't the healthiest. So the fact that I've actually been home has forced me to focus on my health. I'm lucky to have a home gym, so I've been able to work out a lot at home, probably 4 to 5 times a week. I also love bike riding. I live here in Scottsdale, and so getting out, other than when it's 110 degrees like it is today, gives me an opportunity to get out and be in nature and really, feel the fresh air, and that's been great. I've also been trying various virtual classes, and so I think many of you know we launched our virtual wellness platform, and so I've been seeing a lot of different modalities that have been coming on. I've been able to try yoga, I've been able to do some HIIT, I've been able to do stretching, and so that's been really great to see, how are our customers also adapting and what are consumers doing as they're experiencing virtual in many cases for the first time. Now, a few other things that we've been doing. Number one, I have a family. I've got 2 daughters that are teenagers. We've been doing a lot of meal planning. And so that's something that enables us to focus on ensuring that we're eating healthy. It also gives us time to be together and have that emotional connection. I have one daughter that's taking off for college this year. And so it's been nice to be able to spend time with her while she's thinking about that transition. And then finally, the other thing that we've done is we've just gotten outside and we've really been able to kind of explore our neighborhood. We saw here in the springtime, like all of the plants and the flowers and the animals coming to life. And every morning that we go on these walks, it's something that just kind of lifts us up and starts our day off. And so I think that, with wellness, it's really about thinking about all of those components of wellness and tying in with your family and with yourself and really finding time to have that mental space to step back from the pandemic and step back from working at home and really focus on those things that make you feel complete. Boy, there sure are a lot of ways I can answer that question, but let's just start with the fact that COVID has really laid bare the fact that we have a wellness problem in this world. The people that are being most impacted by COVID are those that have cardiovascular issues, type 2 diabetes, or live sedentary lifestyles. And they're the ones with the highest mortality rates and the ones that wellness can probably help the most. the more active they become, the more those issues start to dissipate. And so as wellness practitioners and wellness businesses, it's really our job to be able to lean in and deliver services that can help everybody. Now, a few ideas on what this might look like. So if you're in fitness and integrative health, we've already seen a huge shift away from bricks and mortar because most places are closed, unfortunately, right now. And consumers are saying that they actually want more virtual services. They want to be able to do on demand. They want to be able to do virtual. They're looking for a hybrid membership that will allow them both to go into the studio and take virtual classes, depending upon what's happening in their particular town or state. And so that's something that we think is absolutely here to stay. And then when you think about what happens with the businesses when they open, the actual experience when you go back to a studio is going to be different. There's no doubt about it. We're seeing anywhere between 25 and 50% capacity being opened up at the various studios. And so this has a lot of implications. It has an implication for how much do you charge for that class now? How do you pay your instructors? What are you doing to make sure that you're maintaining a clean facility in between classes? Do you have to now offer more classes to be able to make the same level of revenue? There's a lot of dynamics that are coming out of this, with COVID. Now, if you're a spa and salon, the way that this is going to impact you, if you're able to open, because obviously you can't do a virtual haircut or a virtual massage, but if you are able to open, what that consumer experience is when they come in, showing them that you care about the cleanliness of the facility and their health. That's the first part, right? The moment that they walk in the door. The next part is how can you make that as touchless as possible? So starting all the way from when they make their appointment to when they check in, to when they buy an upsell product, and to when they check out and rebook. The more that can be a touchless experience, the better off that you're going to be serving those consumers. And that's really what they're looking for. We also think that because of virtual, that this is also going to provide more access and democratize access to wellness for people that right now or historically were not able to access wellness. And so there's a lot of changes that are going to be coming. I know we're all kind of having a front row seat at how this is unfolding. And so we look forward to partnering with you to help all of us navigate these changes that are going to be coming. And boy, this sure has been a big topic for us, both with our leadership team and with our employees, because mental health and the awareness of your own mental health and the toll that being in quarantine is taking on you and your family is something that's clearly top of mind. And it's really more top of mind for parents, especially those that have young kids that are having to both do their work as well as support their family and then be a teacher. And so I know a lot of people are really thinking about this as schools are starting to reopen, and many of them are saying that kids are going to be taking their classes virtually. Now at Mindbody, one of the things that we did was we noted that this was an issue, and we actually gave everybody in the company an extra day of PTO off to just focus on their mental wellness. And that could mean a lot of things to different people, right? It could be, hey, I just need to actually Netflix and chill and watch some TV. It could be I need to get out and go hiking. I need to get out into nature. And so really we offered this as a benefit to everybody in the company to do what they needed. The other topic that we push at Mindbody is really the concept of the 7 dimensions of wellness. And I'm going to have the team here pull up a slide that shows exactly what those 7 dimensions are. And so you'll see that it's social wellness, emotional, intellectual, environmental, physical, occupational, and spiritual. And so one of the things that we've really seen is that if you are imbalanced in one or more of those areas, your total wellness picture is actually not complete. And so that's really what we try to teach our team, as well as many of our customers, is how can you identify those activities that will help improve each one of those 7 dimensions of wellness. Well, thank you for sending in these thought-provoking questions and for listening to my responses. We're all in this together, and at Mindbody, we're here to partner with you as we navigate the upcoming months. Thank you.